So that's the hyperlapse on the DJI. And let's bring it over to meet its new brother. This is what I'll be shooting on this year. And I'm here to do an in the bag. It's not really an in the bag, it's in the cart, you know. All right, I'm here for a bag review. I'm also gonna have a bag view so you can see what I'm looking at here in the bag. I use a Zuka cart or a Rovic whenever I want to have, you know, more than 20 discs, but I like this because it has a handle mount for the action cam. So I'm just able to doop, put that right there, walk with the action cam as I play the tournaments, and that's what I'll be doing this year. I'll be, as much as I can at least, if it's not too distracting from the card, because I also have to keep score. So starting with the putting putters, I got Judges this year. I've been putting with the Pixels on and off, but I kept going back to the Judges. I had an EMAC Judge last year. It was a little bit of a more of a micro bead, but this has the full bead, and I feel like it gets a little more pop, and I'm able to be a little more accurate, able to spin, and yeah, they just go in for me. So starting off with Judges, a glitch in a watt. I gotta have a glitch in a watt. I've been using these as my approach discs for most of the off season, especially the glow glitch. A little heavier glitch, you know, if there's some wind, I'm not throwing the glitch. That's where I'm throwing the watt. Dead straight, you know, a 200-foot hole, 150-foot approach shots. Again, if there's no wind. All right, we're putting this down to the side, opening up the bag. I took this kind of from Mustache Disc Golf. He's doing his own iteration where he's putting glow stickers on his putters, his normal putters. However, I'm just gonna take out my glow putters. So I have a P2 here, I have a Proxy, and an Envy. These are in my glow bag. I play Johnny Roberts Glow Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. That's when they do it. I'll be playing it more often now that the season's gonna be pushing back further into the night with the time change. I'll be starting like 8 o'clock and playing, but these are the putters in the glow bag. Wednesdays is one disc only. You have to choose a putter. I'll do Envy, Proxy, P2, one of these, and it's perfect. Otherwise, it's going in my normal bag because these are the discs I'll be throwing normally throughout the whole year. Why not just incorporate my glow bag into my normal bag? So throwing putters, premium plastic. Other throwing putter, spin. This thing is very nice. It turns where I don't have a strong enough sidearm for like a 200-foot dogleg right. I'll take out the spin. When I do have the sidearm, I have a Sake Bomb Slammer. This is a nice Anheuser. It'll come back or straight backhand over a tree. Nice hyzer. Very predictable disc. I can't recommend this enough if you're looking for an overstable disc. And to complement the Slammer, I have my Glow Harp. This one is a nice, more straight to stable, and I can trust it on forehand as well, going straight and finishing at the end. Medio Harp, can't recommend enough as well. Okay, moving on to the stable 4 to 5 speed, A2. Just picked up this Nate Turner A2. I mean, take a look at that compared to a Harp. Is that the same 4-speed? I don't really think so. Is it more closer to a 5-speed? Say a Hex? Yeah, it's got a little bit of a more blunt nose. I mean, 4.5 speed? That's what I give it. So the A2 is along with a Gator 3. My two approach discs, backhand and forehand, can trust these in the wind. Doesn't matter, they will always come back. The one I can't trust in the wind, however, is the Mana. But if I want to throw something on hyzer that'll flip up to flat, or if I have an uphill shot, this is perfect. Speaking of the hex I just took out, I'm bagging the glow hex again for the season, and might as well bring out one that I got in the lab second box. It has a blue plate with a green rim. This one's a little more stable. I can trust it on forehand if I need to, but otherwise it's a nice straight backhand. One that made the bag early in 2023 at the end of last season. The Rolo. Specifically the Glow Rolo. Glow-Low, as Bedanza likes to call it. This is a very nice hyzer flip, or if there's a big tailwind, this is perfect for just going straight, because the tailwind's gonna knock it down. We'll see how the Rolo acts at Farringer Ranch this week. Okay, getting onto the little bit longer, I have an Ascend. This one I can actually throw about 350. I don't know how, it just flips, rides, and it comes back late. I like it. I dyed this one. Another new addition to the bag, which I instantly fell in love with, a control driver, a Mantra. Nice purple proton plastic Mantra, nice hyzer flipped, and yeah, this one's good. Other control drivers are a Lotz and a Stahl. However, I lost my Stahl at Johnny Roberts. Roller!
No, help!
Stop!
Ah, it went right in the water.
Yeah, I think that went right in the water.
Very unfortunate. It rolled right into the river in the deep part, and I couldn't even see it. So I am having to replace that overstable 9-speed. But for the straight one, the Mantra and the Lotz will do just fine. Lotz more on forehand, Mantra for backhand. Don't really trust it on forehand. It does tend to flip a little more. So with the Lotz in the drink, I have a decision to make. What disc do I replace it with? I've got a Draco. Used the Draco a little bit in 2020, 2021 season. It is a 9304. The Lotz was a 9403. Yeah, it's close, the Draco, and it'll work if I want to use this one for that slot. Another one similar to the Draco, a Fireball, which I put a pretty bad dye on. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. 9 3.5, 0 3.5. Again, I can make it work if I need to. It's a flatter top. Yeah. The Front Runner, a Pop Toppy C-Line PD. I am giving this away when I get to 500 subscribers. I am at 200 right now. Got a ways to go. So in the meantime, I can still use this one. I like this one on forehand, being a 10403, being as I lost the Lotz at a 9403, just one step up. Let's do it. Again, nice on forehand, good on backhand, reliable in the wind, a PD. Not reliable in the wind, the DD 11-6-3-2. It will flip in an instant. It does not like forehand because it can't handle the torque, but it is great on backhand. It's great for uphill shots, and Farringer Ranch has a lot of uphill. So DD, that made the bag early on as well. Another one that made the bag early on in 2023, Photon. The Fission Photon 166 gram. Nice on backhand, great on forehand. 50-50, like whether I do forehand or backhand. Might choose more forehand, so these overstable to straight discs are great. The Grace. The Grace has been in my bag last year. It was in my bag this off season. This one has withstood the test of Expo Park. I did not lose it there. It made the bag. This one is a very nice hyzer flipped Grace, a little more beat in. Yeah, I didn't have a Wraith in my bag for a while. I had one in last year for a little bit, did not like it. Went to the Grace, instantly fell in love. new addition to the bag. I've been using a lot more, a workhorse now for me. The final cloud breaker, swirly cloud breaker. You know, 12.6 or 12.5, -1.3, those destroyer numbers, but this one is on the straighter to understable side. I do like it. Did not think I would like a cloud breaker because I had the 2022 cloud breaker. It was a beefcake. I gave that one an 8 turner. But you do need a beefcake in your bag, and that beefcake is reserved for the Rive. 13.5, 0, 3.5. This Grand Royal Rive is a straighter one. It does tend to flip a little bit, but it hooks hard, and I need something fast if I'm gonna survive Farringer Ranch. All right, that is the bag. And let's turn around and throw in the field here. Something out there. Got the camera set up a little in the back. Got the action cam on the cart here. I'll set up the action cam for maybe some slow-mo, but I've got a sidewalk right here and fence line over there. 4K 120. Got the putters in hand, and yes, I have a rangefinder. Let's see. So the sidewalk to the fence is 350. On a good day, that's about max range for my backhand or forehand is 350. So I'd say it's a good start. These are the judges. Nice predictable hyzer. Glitch. Watt. I will step up, throw the backhand and forehand versions of the discs that I normally do, which forehands would be the harp and slammer, backhand being the spin. So here is that one. A little too high, way too high of a release. P2. Envy. Envy goes a little further than most. Proxy. All right. Harp. Yeah. I just love that flight. A little bit of turn. Predictable fade. Here's the slammer on a little more anhyzer. Still came out of it. And the 5 speeds. Again, there is the Fly Green Flex at Farringer Ranch coming up on Monday. This is 2 days before that Flex starts. Out here trying to figure out my discs and also show you in the bag. A2. Now this A2 is a beefcake on backhand and just hooks. Forehand, however, I can shape this very nicely. Maybe try for that soccer goal on the right. Or over top of it. Gotta remember that one's over there. Gator, similar, a little straighter. Crap, that rhymed. hex, even straighter with that one, a little more understable. Even a forehand on a hex, and that one fought out. Mana, maybe a little hyzer. Definitely a little hyzer, and nose up. Rolo. I don't even know if I can make this one do the Rolo things. Yeah, I can. I hit the tree over by the A2. Here's an ascend. See how it turns a little more, but it just rises up. I gotta throw that one more often. Mantra, almost very similar to that, a little further. Lotes, a little more stable with nose. Yep. And PD, last addition to the bag, last minute today, PD. For forehands like these. Yeah. All right. How I had it set up before was a little uneven since I was on the grass, not on the sidewalk, but this is about 4 meters worth of sidewalk. I can use this as a pad to launch again towards the fence, and I will take out the discs that went the farthest along with the stack of drivers too. So I've got the Ascend, which went 255, nice flip and ride. I'm going to do the Lotes on forehand this time. The Mantra went 275. And then, yeah, DD, Photon, Grace, Cloudbreaker, and Rive. Start a James Conrad style run up and okay. It's probably standing right in front of the camera. That one's gonna roll. Oh, nice hyzer. Good to know I have a flat to hyzer release that goes somewhere. DD. Oh, that one rides. Yeah, that's why I like that one. Photon, could be backhand or forehand. Let's go backhand. I've been doing this kind of like Bonaparte grip where you grip in the middle and turn down so you can go nose down. And then you release it hyzer. Good job. All right, well, these last three are forehands, mostly for me, the Grace. Yeah. That one might have gone out of frame. All right, the Cloudbreaker. That one's really low. And the Rive. Okay, not even close to 300. Let's go get those. Oh yeah. All right, this has been Cats with my in the bag or in the cart. I'll be playing in the Fahringer Flex on Monday. I'm playing in MA40 this year, so way to kick off the season, see what I can do against other guys that are my age. I'll be rolling with this and the action cam here that'll be on the cart. So follow along, see how we do this year. Maybe we'll have some exciting throw-ins. Maybe it won't be me, maybe it'll be my other card mates or teammates. But it should be a fun year. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.